it's gonna
That's
be a lot
why
of
I'm
fun.
so happy. And I couldn't have asked for a better announcement for Bethesda and for Fallout. Like, I couldn't have asked for anything better. And the amount of people, he said a couple dozen, so I'm guessing like 24 people on a server.
Probably,
and that's
yeah.
awesome. We could have like a handful of streamers, and then with people out of each of their communities coming in and chilling, having fun. And I would even do stuff like maybe, I don't know, man. I'm so like, that was.
You know what I'm
still,
excited about though?
Still right now, that is my number one most anticipated game.
What I'm excited about though is this conference, because last year there was a lot of surprises there. Because
there is magic in PC gaming. It says, don't just obey the rules, rewrite them. It says, don't just listen to stories.
I'm excited. There's going to be a lot of surprises, I'm sure. Lots of stuff we didn't see coming, and we'll be like, oh shit.
There's going to be a lot of indie stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah, that too, yeah.
Oh, it says, what Radical Heights? I was really hoping someone would be said about Radical Heights. Really hope.
It says, seriously.
Oh, Fortnite, great.
Battle Royale.
Look at how excited I am.
Or is it just me?
Is everything Battle Royale now?
Or is it just me?
Deep waters to deeper space.
The only Battle Royale I've ever seen and ever played that I'm like, oh, this is fun because it was so silly was
magic in PC gaming.
The one I got canned, right?
Let's celebrate that magic together. This is the PC gaming show.
We just saw Subnautica at the end there.
Like I got the sound maxed out and it's still kind of low.
And now your host, Sean Plott.
Oh, it's day 9? Like last year?
Oh, hello.
It is!
Everyone online. Hello to everyone at the Will Turn. Welcome to the PC Gaming Show.
It's day 9, dude.
Yes. My name's Day 9. I'm your host today. I am delighted to be here. We have a fantastic show for you this afternoon. First, to all of you who came out to the Will Turn, thanks for joining us. The Will Turn is just a beautiful venue here in Los Angeles. To all of you online on Twitch, thanks for joining us. To those co-streaming partners, hey as well, I'm talking to you, Dropped Frames. Great
oh gosh, freaking Co-Carnage, dude.
To all the wonderful sponsors that help.
You said all those co people out there.
Yeah, and then you said like Dropped Frames, like.
Yep. Talking to you, Dropped Frames.
Yeah, talking to you like It Me JP and Zeke and freaking Co.
Now, I'm not the only host here.
Co's the one with all the viewers, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm not even,
Frankie Ward joining us today. How's it going, Frankie?
Hey, Sean. I'm going to be up here in the balcony with a bunch of creative new
like last year.
games coming your way.
She was there last year, too,
From
I'm pretty sure.
latest update to some offbeat indie gems.
Oh, no, it wasn't her last year. No, it was somebody else.
It wasn't her. It was the redhead.
So excited for the show to get started. We
wasn't it like Shannon Z Killer, maybe? I forgot her name.
Something like that.
Across the next 90 minutes. So let's get it underway. Our very first title is from Coffee Stain Studios. Their game has absolutely massive construction as well as automation. Let's take a look at Satisfactory.
World exclusive.
Did you just say that, or was it the video when it said that?
That was me.
Because it sounded really like this video, dude.
Yeah, that's my announcer voice.
Love it, dude. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. I was gonna say like it's Factorio, but it's not because you go into first person.
Now this
that looks like freaking
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky, dude.
Yeah, I was getting to say now this is No Man's Sky 2. What the hell?
So like you're building like a factory and stuff, but dude, that's a lot of building. So okay, so it's exactly like a game like Factorio and stuff, but instead of seeing
Satisfactory, yeah.
Yeah, but instead of seeing it from the top always, you're like actually like on the ground.
Yep.
I mean, for people that enjoy that kind of game, I can definitely see it like as a pretty cool step up from games like Factorio. Because I mean, there's so much you can do and innovate with top-down views. You know, like I'm glad that there's something more this time around. Like they're adding more to it. I mean, I could see myself try that game, but like,
Joining me on the stage
I'm
to
not
talk
super
about
pumped
it
about it.
is the game director at Coffee Stain Studios. It's Oscar Gilsey.
Word pollution simulator.
1060 would be better than a 970, dude.
Well,
So I don't know where you're getting your information that
Thanks
the
for joining us today.
970 is better than the
Now, Oscar, I just
1060.
want to begin right away by asking,
Dude,
what
World
is
Pollution
Satisfactory all
Simulator.
about?
I love it.
Satisfactory is essentially about building these huge automated factories. So you play as an engineer that's been sent from Earth to this alien planet, and you're going to build this enormous machine. It was hinted at the end of the trailer there.
Yeah.
And to build that, you need a whole ton of parts, which you
Right.
need to build machines that will make them for you. So you'll start out pretty simple with a few machines,
Yeah.
and then you'll just expand and expand and expand until you finally need to start cutting down trees and replace them with like more convenient concrete.
And you know, for people who haven't played this type of game, can you give me an example of what producing a more advanced resource might look like?
Right. After a while, you'll need to create something more advanced, like a computer, for
Yeah.
example. And at that point, you'll have some copper stuff set up, your wires and cables. But to
Yeah.
make plastic, you need to get some oil. So you need to go out and you need to find this oil,
Yeah.
build some oil pumps and oil refineries, and set up a transport with self-driving vehicles between the outpost and your factory.
Yeah, and I want to talk about that scale because there's a lot of games where you build a house or a small town. How much area are we talking about where all your factories will exist?
Oh, this.
I love that he's
this
asking
factory will go
questions, you know,
enormous.
that's pretty cool.
The main part, which will probably be the biggest, will start spreading more and more and more. Or in some cases, we'll have players just building these.
I don't
massive,
understand
tall
the
buildings
point of
with
this,
a
though.
factory
That's
floor,
why I'm like,
factory floor. But including the resources.
Some
that
people
you
like
need
that kind of
together
stuff,
from
you know?
Basically all around.
yeah,
the
just
map.
the
So you'll have
the 100
vehicles
like
driving
always
all over.
grinding to build.
Now, I want to ask about the first
Like
person.
bigger
perspective, because
factories and
these
bigger
types of
stuff and
games
just-
typically
yeah,
just
are
building,
top-down,
yeah, I get it.
First person.
Yeah, Raven,
We
there's
wanna
plenty of
feel
entries,
like
dude.
the players
Not Raven,
want to build
Jack.
stuff.
There's tons of
Yeah,
entries
and,
already.
You know, when you've built a bunch of stuff, you can see these enormous buildings, these structures towering above you. But also, when you go out and explore, you'll be the one like you go.
I'm
through
posting
the
it again
Gold
once in a
Rush
while,
and the
just
jungles,
so
whatever.
new people
in the
that get
trailer,
in
it
can
even
get
looked like
in. You know?
there's a lot more to explore, like different environments and biomes.
Yeah. The map is. We made a point to make it so it's kind of a normal.
Z
map.
Ratsons, thank you
what
very
about
much for that host, dude.
Multiple engineers there. How does multiplayer work?
Oh, it's a co-op game. So you'll start up a server and play with your friends.
Dude, I love
Now,
that
tell
co-op
us,
is making such
how
a
do we
big
get our
comeback,
hands
dude.
on this game?
So we got a closed alpha planned in the coming months. So you can sign up for the alpha at satisfactorygame.com. And yeah, then you'll know.
Well, great, Oscar. Thanks for joining me on stage once again. That is satisfactorygame.com. Now, up in
There
the
needs to
balcony,
be
Frankie,
more
I
questions
understand
about
you have
streamers.
Our very first
You know, like,
indie
okay, if
title
we
of the
sub
We do
to
indeed,
the thing,
Sean,
can we
because
stream it?
Here's something we love about the PC platform. It's such fertile ground for creative ideas from small teams. NeoCab is an emotional survival game set in the future about gig labor, tech disruption, and the experience of being a driver for hire. Perhaps the last of your kind. From the brand new indie studio Chance Agency, let's watch the first gameplay trailer for NeoCab.
NeoCab.
NeoCab, yeah. Looks like an indie game.
It is. game.
I mean, that seems like, I don't know. Not super interested.
Now, our next game, believe it or not, is in the Battle
Mavericks.
Royale genre.
I'm excited
Oh,
to see
shit.
this.
What do you expect?
UBR.
We have several Battle
super
Royale
excited.
games we're going to be talking about today because the Battle Royale format is very simple and very flexible.
This is the one
Players
where
play
it has
in
battle
ever-shrinking
royale
space
elements,
until
but
there's
it's
one last
they even
stand.
say
So
it's not
developers
a
have
battle
been doing
royale.
all
Like
kinds
that's
of
not
different
how you
explorations
classify
of
it.
what this could possibly be.
You
And
just
our
did.
very
You just
first
classified it as a battle royale.
game that we'll be introducing today
I'm just saying that
has up to
they do because that's
1,000 concurrent
friggin'
players. It's from Automaton
like
Games.
the big
Let's
thing
look
now.
at Mavericks Proving Grounds.
So we've got a giveaway for H1Z1 plus 2 Trickster packs. If you guys are interested, free game. It's not the best of games, but it's free.
Kizzy, what's up, brother? Long time no see, man.
What do you mean, Dark Bucket? You don't want the packs? Why not? They come with the game. I'm giving away both. Like, hey, Lawrence, what's up, dude? Welcome back. There's a bit of lag on my end.
Yeah,
Is it the game or is it the stream?
I have no idea.
Are you getting the lag a little bit too? Like just
Yeah.
a smidge? Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
PC Game Show, yeah. No, it's just cosmetic, but
All right, they're gonna explain now. Wait, sign up for beta. You can sign up now.
those better. Yeah, you can sign
Joining
up
me on
now.
the stage to talk about Mavericks Proving Grounds is the CEO of Automaton Games. It's James Thompson.
This guy's such a young kid too. Like, look at this guy.
Awesome. Oh yeah, look at that. Is he the dev, dude?
Welcome. Thanks for
No,
joining
he's the
us.
CEO of the company.
Now, I want to immediately
What?
ask, what about Mavericks Proving Grounds distinguishes itself from other Battle Royale games?
Yeah, well, as you said, it's a very popular formula, and
Yeah.
you know that last man standing kind of game type is incredibly compelling by itself. But Mavericks is really about depth. You know, we've already talked about 400 players before, and we're sort of super excited today.
Yes, Ambrose, you can. There's no limit.
Being 1,000 players, but really it's
Saki, if you want to
about depth as
participate,
well.
I'm
It's
running
about
a
that,
giveaway for
environment is even a
H1Z1.
bigger step, the simulation and
Yeah.
those elements sort of combining together.
Yeah, I want to zoom in right on the 1,000 players aspect. How does that really shift the dynamic from the, say, 100 that we're typically used to?
Well, it's really about combining scale with the depth of simulation. So the fact that together, what you actually have is a landscape that means you're making decisions off a lot more information.
Yeah, I mean, because you hinted at that twice now. Like, what do you mean by there's a lot more information in the environment for players to process?
So take a concrete example, right? So let's say a player's walking through the map, they'll be leaving footprints, they'll be displacing foliage, like
Oh,
grass
okay.
bending. But you know, siege-style gameplay in houses, that's like a lot of destruction systems that. Sort
Yeah,
of
but
together
you're getting the
make
pack
Yeah, there's
with
much
it.
more of a dynamic
It's like a
environment.
Yeah,
recent
it's mostly for
history
the
of who
packs.
could have been here.
Yeah.
You know, I want to ask about what more is in store for Mavericks Proving Grounds. I understand that this has a lot more out-game features than someone might expect.
Yeah, so it's not just that session-based gameplay. You enter the game through the Capital, which is our sort of persistent social hub. So we draw from the MMORPG side of things. It's really it's a full world, not just a map. You know, so it's got a persistent game type side to it too.
Yeah.
But really, it's about bringing this all together into something which makes a much richer MMO experience.
Now, where can people go to find out more?
Well, we've just launched our site right now, so if you're interested in signing up for the closed beta, you can
Oh,
do
there
that
you
now
go.
at
So you get another
mavericks.tv/closed
pack.
beta. And actually, if you register this week, you'll get special in-game content for free from E3.
Well, awesome.
And we have only 100,000 slots for the first.
What was it,
group
Mavericks.gg?
sign up, that will give you
Yeah.
beta access. But
They have
people on
100,000
stream,
slots
so
only for the closed
if you're
beta, dude.
interested in-
I know. I'm
So-
trying to get onto the page.
Yeah,
but I
if
don't
you
know
want
what
it,
it
it's
is.
now, yeah.
Maverick.gg. Our very next
Yeah,
game
Maverick.
I'll show you
Dot G G.
rewind.
showcase the extraordinary power of modders. Frankie, tell us about it.
Mavericks.gg.
Yeah, that's what he
On
did. He
PC,
said
we don't
Maverick.gg.
just play
I don't
what's
think it's
given to
with an
us.
S,
We
but
mod
try
games
both.
to make our own experiences. And for many developers, modding is a way to turn a hobby into a career. The Forgotten City is the perfect example. It's a standalone game that's a reimagining
Nope.
of a wildly successful mod. In fact, the first mod in history to win a National Writers Guild Award. For the first time ever, here's gameplay from the Forgotten City.
What? That's a mod? That used to be a mod and now it's a game? A mod for what? It's a nest in it. Okay, Mavericks, plural.
I'm so sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you'll suffer the same fate I did.
That was a mod for what game, though?
I've spent a lifetime in this place. An ancient underground city. Its existence long forgotten.
Like originally, I mean.
Searching for a way out. All I found is a window into the past. If even one person here commits a sin, everyone will die. I tried to set things right, but whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning.
Dude, I'm down with playing this
All
game.
up to you now.
That's the kind of game I love to play.
Go back.
Like a puzzle
Investigate.
game
Talk
with
to
investigation
everyone.
and stuff.
Help them
Yeah.
out if it'll win their trust. Bend the rules as far as you can. Figure out who's responsible for this. And maybe you can do what I never could. Save these people. Save yourself.
The many shall
It's called
suffer
Forgotten City.
for the sins of the
And it
one.
used to be, they're saying it used to be a mod for another game, but I don't know a mod for what game. Coming in 2019,
Coming up on the
Forgotten
PC
City.
Gaming Show. What's next for Killing Floor 2?
Are you taking notes,
And
Tinted?
An unannounced game
Yeah.
from
Okay, cool.
Tripwire Interactive. And now your host, Sean Plott.
Our next game is a blast from the past.
Oh,
It's
it
not
used to be a
sequel or prequel
Skyrim
or
mod.
remake, but rather an entirely new game altogether.
What was it
Let's
called?
take a look
The Forgotten
at
City?
Stardust
Yeah, the Forgotten City.
Star Control Origins.
Long ago, the Singularity formed, its creators uplifted into something beyond our understanding. These beings, now known as the Lexites, left Earth, traveling to multiple planets in our solar system, before vanishing altogether. This is why
look good.
we're here. Welcome to Star Control, a state-of-the-art international space agency tasked with the exploration of our solar system.
They said that the
and
mod,
defense of Earth.
yeah, that's what they said. They said
Here
it's
resides the
probably one of the
world's
best
brightest
mods,
minds
and they said that it was the it's the first mod to win like many awards and prizes
Help
and
us
stuff.
pioneer the future. Join today.
What the hell is this game though?
I don't know what this game is. Star Control?
has accelerated the construction of our new modular deep solar system vessel specifically for this mission. It's the fastest,
If
most
it's like a
expensive ship
strategy kind of
humanity
game where
has
you
ever
colonize
made,
planets and
Captain.
stuff, I'm down.
I am Chief
I love that kind of stuff.
Viscosity Officer Windu of the Tyrone. The Scribe had evidently received traces of your radio broadcasts themselves.
Cypher's like, this is Starlink. Thousands of planet? What? You actually go on it? Okay.
No Man's Sky?
Yeah, it's like a No Man's Sky thing.
A new alien in a delightful new spaceship.
You must be humans. We've heard so much about you.
Yeah, it looks cute. Definitely would give it a shot. Star Control. Origins.
Pre-order and play today.
Pre-order and play today?
Yep, that's what it says.
Joining me to talk about Star Control is the director of production at StarDock, Patrick Shaw. Thanks for joining me on stage
Okay,
today,
it's
Patrick.
like 35 bucks. Dude, I don't have any money
tell
right
us
now.
straight up, what is Star Control all about?
I don't have any money right now.
It's an
Shit.
open universe action RPG. You can visit dozens of aliens, hundreds of different stars, thousands of different unique planets, and you can land on each and every one of them. And when you're driving around the planets, you can jump over canyons, blast critters.
No, I
and
saw
then
it, yeah.
venture onto the solar system
The Mavericks
and make
website's
ships
down.
as possible.
And I want to ask, since I know that
I
the
was
story is
already
a big
signed
part
up
of this
because
game,
I've
with it
been
being open world, how do you
contacting
make
the
sure
devs and
story
stuff, so
still
I was
stays
already signed up.
as the focus for the
For
player?
Star Control?
Yeah, so we're really excited about the story.
No,
that
for
we-
Mavericks.
Oh, for Maverick. You're already signed up, really? That's awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
I was already signed in or signed up for it.
However, what we're
Eric-
really
Like I said, I've been talking to the devs.
Ericless, I played 3 hours of freaking Moonlighter today.
The aliens are still
already.
moving around the universe doing
The rest of the
their
day is going to
thing,
be
exploring
E3
and interacting
stuff.
with each other.
So it's not just like
Starting
every
tomorrow,
planet
we're
is the
going
same
back to
town
full
whenever
gaming.
you visit it. It depends
Yeah,
on
it's
how
only
the
because it's
simulation
E3.
has driven it forward.
Right, exactly.
But hey, man,
This
we got
is the-
giveaways.
This, Infinite Universe is the glue that connects my story. my
Iceman's
adventure to
Battle
the
Royale. What?
Oh, gotcha.
Now, I know modding is going to be a big part of Star Control Origins. How does modding work?
So what's your favorite science fiction show?
Probably Firefly.
Yeah, so what would you think of making Firefly Season 2?
Shit, that's a lot of pressure, Patrick.
Well,
You're putting me on the spot on stage right now, yeah.
we have a week to do it, so. But anyways, in Star Control Origins, you can create your own ships, your own planets, your own galaxies. You can package up your adventures and share them with your friends online.
So someone else can take care of Firefly Season 2. That's up to you. Now, last thing I want to ask about is how multiplayer works.
Right. So in the game, we have ship-to-ship combat, and that turned out to be so popular in our early testing. They're like, we should make this a separate gameplay mode. So we did. We called it Fleet Battles. So you can create your own ships, you build them out of different pieces and parts, you attach different weapons and defenses, and then you go online to play them. You can either play local multiplayer, 2 people on the same machine, or online, ranked online play.
Where can people go?
Ranked
to pick up
online
Star
play?
Control
Okay,
Origins?
no,
Well,
not
right
really.
now, Star
I'm
Control
not.
Origins is available for pre-order on GOG and Steam.
Well, lovely. Guys, definitely be sure to head over to starcontrolgame.com and check them out on Steam and GOG as well.
And one more thing, we are happy to announce at the PC Gamer Show that Star Control Origins is launching on September 20th, 2018.
Look for it on September 20th.
But if you buy it now, if you pre-order now, you can play now.
Yeah.
Now, our next game was PC Gamer's favorite game from E3 last year.
Yes!
It is Hunt
I love this
Showdown
game so
from
much.
Crytek. Let's take a look at what's coming for Hunt Showdown just after E3.
Oh, that's cool though. Is Ty's crooked? Oh no, I didn't see that. Don't tell me that.
This is probably in my top 3 favorite games of all time.
Hunter, yeah, I saw you play a lot of that.
And listen to this song. Oh my god. I'm gonna start playing more of this, dude. I absolutely.
Sticky bombs,
what?
dude.
Whoa, what? Wait. There were 3 people playing together.
Yeah.
4 people playing together.
Or maybe they're adding that.
Dude.
Oh
you know
god, what is
how
this?
You know how much people have been wanting, like at least 4-player squads.
I don't know. Maybe they're gonna talk about it now.
Here
Like,
with Guy from Skydance, who's here to tell me why fighting in massive mech suits is not about to go out of fashion anytime
oh no, they're not
soon.
even talking about it. They're
Guy,
talking
now,
about something else
Hellfire-
now.
In fact,
Yeah,
sorry,
no, what the hell?
Archangel
was originally
Hellfire.
a single-player narrative game, but Hellfire, this new edition, what changes is that going to make?
Well, players really loved the single-player narrative.
What is
They all
this?
kept telling us the same thing.
Archangel
They said,
Hellfire.
We really want it multiplayer,
The fuck?
and we want it off-rails.
We just saw Hunt.
And we kind of thought, that's...
So write
Why
it
are we
down.
talking to-
Write it down though.
No,
'cause it might-
I
it might
already-
actually show
already
up.
did.
So we got a crack team together. They put something really special. We got 4 maps. We got 6 different mechs. Tons of weapons where you could just blast through the environment and other mechs alike. And it's really just an amazing experience. You can zip around in your mech. You can tower over others. It's just something special that I
And
think you
when
can try right now.
is this coming out of early access? So you just said we can try it right now, but you've got the full version.
I need to go to huntshowdown.com. See if
Yeah, it's coming out in July 17th.
They said so
but you can
about
try
it.
it right now if you want an early access. Help us iron out the kinks and break
They,
some
they,
necks
they,
along the
they
process.
said that like
I am no good at ironing out.
It would
kinks, as I think
be-
people at home can see, Guy.
they
But
said that
as
this is
a
what's
heavy
coming
metal
up
woman,
after
I can't wait
E3
you to
for
be my
Unshowdown,
wingman
before they
in
showed
that
the
2v2
thing.
PvP.
Patch
So let's
15
take
is
a
now
look
live.
At Archangel Hellfire.
Let's do it.
patch 1.5 is now live. Yeah.
Yeah, so
that was
that's not the
June
one
5th.
they just showed. Okay.
That was June 5th when that went live.
Okay, so that's probably like patch 1.6 or something. Okay, so that's the mech PvP thing that we're just talking about.
All I
But that's
know
Archangel.
is I'm pretty sure that Hunt Showdown, what we just saw a reveal of squads, which is mind-blowing. Because they said there's no way they're going to be able to do it.
Our next title is one I've been looking forward to for quite some time. It's from the makers of Sherlock Holmes, and it's a delightful-looking Lovecraftian mystery. It's called The Sinking City, and joining me to talk about
Oh,
it
really?
is the community manager at Frogwares, Sergey Oganessian. Welcome, Sergey. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.
You've
Sergey.
earned a
Sinking
seat.
City.
You
Welcome
nailed
to
that
the stage.
pronunciation.
I love that you lie to me so kindly. You know, I want to ask right away, The Sinking City, you know, there's a lot of open world third-person type games. What makes The Sinking City different from what a player might expect?
Well, I mean, The Sinking City is an open-world action investigation game inspired by Lovecraft, and we believe that these three elements already make
Oh,
the
dude, that
game
looks
pretty
great.
unique. And you
Looks
know, when I
good.
say that you can be a detective in a world, in a supernatural world full of mystery and cosmic
Dude,
fear,
Lovecraftian
I really mean it because
stuff?
investigations
For
are really
sure.
at the core of The Sinking City.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's a lot of games in the open world genre that are focused on action, but you say investigation is at the core. What are investigation mechanics? What does it look like?
So the first thing you should know right off the bat is that we are not going to offer any hand-holding for the player. We will not give you any clear objectives in your diary or markers on the map telling you where to go or what to do. It's actually up to you to figure that out. Instead, we will give you information, hints, evidence, like clues, crime scenes to examine, like people to talk to, suspects to question. And we will ask you in return to use your wits and your intuition to experiment with your findings, maybe like find a way how to progress. And what you should also know is that finding these clues will not only help you understand what's going on and get a better understanding of the world and its people, but it will also help you maybe change the course of your investigation.
You know, you mentioned the world itself, and I mean, the footage that I've seen through the years has just been absolutely beautiful. Talk to me about the world that we're in and what investigation is at the core.
So the game takes place in this fictional city of Oakmont in the state of Massachusetts.
This looks great.
The city which is flooded. There is a terrible disaster going on.
Like, not
which has
necessarily in
claimed,
terms of
thousands
graphics and
lives.
stuff, but just
And
like
also,
the idea of being like in a
frightening monsters
Lovecraftian
which
world
roam the streets of
in which
Oakmont.
you're trying to
People
investigate and
that
you're
live
not
in the
holding
city,
your
they're
hand or
very
anything. It's
different,
pretty
like
interesting.
Different social classes, gangs, cultists, poor people, rich
I
people.
would love to
but
try
they
that
are all
out.
united by fear. They're all afraid, maybe except for the cultists, of course. They're all afraid that, for their lives.
Exactly.
Because of the flood, because of the monsters.
For the first time, they're not
And,
holding your
we
hand, dude.
actually
I'm
want to
happy with
understand
this.
what's going on. We want to understand what lies behind this ostensibly supernatural flood. And what's even funny is that while everybody is afraid, nobody wants to leave. But this is kind of...
She's got her lips.
Well, I mean, we've talked a little bit about the story world,
Sewn
and how
shut,
it's
yeah.
inspired by
What?
Lovecraft. What about the game mechanics? You've mentioned the sanity mechanic in the past.
Indeed, we do have a sanity mechanic which
Yes.
directly impacts gameplay.
I love
when
sanity
a hero is
mechanics
under
in
a lot of stress,
Lovecraftian
when he
games,
sees,
'cause
something
if
supernatural,
you don't
something
include that,
disturbing,
it's not
or
really
even
a
when he's
Lovecraft
making choices
game.
in the story which he's not comfortable with making, he will begin to lose his sanity. He will start to have hallucinations, he will start to hear distorted sounds, which will allow the player to understand that something is actually going wrong. Maybe we need to, step back and do something about that.
Good
But right
streaming
now,
game,
we're still
yeah, for
fine-tuning
sure.
This mechanic because we are still looking, for the sweet spot between impact on the gameplay and impact on the story.
Since we're almost out of time, I still just have to ask, what are the sweet monsters that we're going to get to see in the game?
Oh, we have different kinds of monsters. We have different kinds of archetypes, with different abilities. And, we actually give you tools. The game is not about fighting monsters. Investigation is the core of the game. But we give you tools to defend yourself. So we give you weapons, we give you skills, we give you even certain traps. In return, we ask you that you make a decision, because the game is about making a decision. Ammunition is scarce, and you will have to adjust your tactics accordingly.
So I know a lot of people have all sorts of questions about what the game is like. Where can they go to find out more information?
So if you're hungry for more, you can always follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. This is where we post our updates regularly. Facebook, The Sinking City Game, YouTube, Frogware.